Hi-ho, here we go. Time for another show. Grab your happy hats, because I have a hunch it's an opportunity in community to sing along with lots of songs. So gather round, it's time for brunch. Time for another show. Everybody dance, it's time for brunch. And we are live. Well, the first days are the hardest days, don't you worry anymore. 'Cause when life looks like easy street, there is danger at your door. Think this through with me. Let me know your mind. Whoa, whoa, what I want to know is, are you kind? It's a buck dancer's choice, my friend. You better take my advice. You know all the rules by now, and the fire from the ice. Will you come with me? Won't you come with me? Whoa, whoa, what I want to know. Will you come with me? Goddamn, well I declare, have you seen the light? Their walls are built from cannonballs. Their motto is, don't tread on me. Come here, Uncle John's band playing to the tide. Got some things to talk about beside that rising tide. It's the same story the crow told me. It's the only one he knows. Like the morning sun you come, and like the wind he goes. Ain't got time to hate, barely time to wait. Whoa, ho, what I want to know, where does the time go? I live in a silver mine, and I call it Beggar's Tomb. I got me a violin, and I beg you call the tune. Anybody's choice, I can hear your voice. Whoa, whoa, what I want to know, how does the song go? Come here, Uncle John's band, play in the riverside. Come on with me or go alone. He's come to take his children home. Come here, Uncle John's band, play into the tide. Got some things to talk about beside that rising tide. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Anybody's choice, I can hear your voice. Whoa, whoa, what I want to know, how does that song go? Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to episode July 26th of Brunch with Deb. Oh, that's so fun to say. Brunch with Deb. I expect extra pancakes with that one. I'm your host and musician, Deb Seymour, live streaming from the Blue Room at Deb's Den in Seattle, Washington. Tell me where you're listening from in the chat, and it's great to see all of you here. Got the usual mishmash of this, that, and the other to perform today, and we opened that up with Grateful Dead's Uncle John's Band. Just felt like in my sunny yellow it should be a cheerful song to sing. Yesterday was a fun day. I hosted a garden concert in my backyard with my great friend Charles Trafford. We had about 18 or 19 people, very enthusiastic, and even Morpheus the cat made an appearance, as did my friend Carmeg's Sumi, the black standard poodle who loves Morpheus. Morpheus was not so sure and was hiding under the jasmine bush for quite a while, but Sumi was determined, and she was sitting there at one point just pointing at the bush, and she just really wants to make friends with Morpheus. It was definitely some sideline behavior to the show. Anyway, if you have something you want to hear, put it in the chat. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Kenneth. Good morning, Beth. Good morning, Tesscam. Hope you found me on Facebook. If you remember with Facebook, you have to keep hitting refresh and hitting refresh and hitting refresh, and it is the music page, not the personal page. All right. Here's a song I was going to play at the garden concert yesterday, but I somehow didn't, so I'm going to play it for you. You're not the kind of guy I thought I'd fall for. You don't dance, you've got a funky snore. Your housekeeping keeps me at bay. The way you cook your food, my taste buds turn gray. But when I catch a glance from your twinkling eyes, you touch my heart with the soul of your smile. All words like this for me are not easily written, but honey, I can say I'm smitten with you. Six hours out of shot, never thought I would have a fondle so expensive that made me feel good. And strumming on guitars in the middle of the night, I've come to know the joys of being sleep deprived. And when I feel the warmth of your lingering touch, your voice in my ear, I like it so much. All words like this for me are not easily written, but honey, I can say I'm smitten with you. Sometimes I get scared. Is this what they call love? It reaches way down deep, and sometimes it feels rough. We may stay in step, or one or the other may fall, but I'd rather walk this way than go nowhere at all. Never thought that I'd write a love song, but I see my thinking was wrong. You opened up a brand new world to me. I dance to your music and move to your beat. When you gaze at me with that goofy expression, the love in your eyes melts all my defenses. Words like this for me are not easily written, but honey, I can say I'm smitten with you. I'm smitten with you. Oh yeah, love bugs bitten. Smitten with you. Smitten, to smite, either means having your head cut off or falling in love. You pick for that one. Hey, Matthew Moeller. See that you're tuning in from Olympia. Did you miss anything? You missed Uncle John's band, but then you come right in on Smitten. And we've got Spokane in the house in New Jersey, and we've got Kenmore, Washington, and we have Colorado, and we have some folks lurking in the UK and possibly Israel this morning. Nice to see you, Captain Matt. Since Captain Matt is here, Captain Matt does a lot of seafaring songs and other things. I think I'll sing this one. Hi, Barbara. Oh, I am a cleaning woman, many houses I do keep. They send me on many a job, my stalwart agency, but the latest place they sent me is unusual, I'd say. I'm cleaning for 2 liveaboards on a boat on Elliot Bay, and the skipper and his missus are as kind can be. They tell me to clean how I want, but this they say to me: you can't use toxic chemicals, they'll drain into the drink. Oh, cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard. You can bring your mops and buckets, brooms, and even an ironing board, but don't use toxic chemicals, they'll drain into the drink. Oh, cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. The kitchen's now a galley, the bathroom's now a head. The bedrooms are called cabins with bunks instead of beds. Don't mix up your vocab or they'll make you walk the plink, plink. Cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. And then there is the dashboard, but here it's called a bridge, with many a knob and dial that you'd better not miss hit. Turn the wrong one on and or the side you'll go kersplish. Oh, cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard. You can bring your mops and buckets, brooms, even an ironing board, but don't use toxic chemicals, they'll drain into the drink. Oh, cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. There's miles of brass to polish, you got to make it shine, and lots of wood to rub, made of a grain so fine. Make sure the oil you use is teak and not the one of mink. Oh, cleaning on the boat is not as easy as you think. And then there are the brownouts, they happen all the time. The wash machine and microwave don't like to spare the line. Turn them on all at once and they'll all up and quit. Oh, cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard. You can bring your mops and buckets, brooms, and even an ironing board, but don't use toxic chemicals, they'll drain into the drink. Oh, cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. I asked the skipper what the difference is between a boat and yacht. He said a pleasure boat makes its own ice. A pleasure boat does not. No, a yacht makes its own ice, a pleasure boat does not. Ha! Well, all I know, my nose, it knows mold anywhere it stinks. Oh, cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. You've scrubbed and rubbed off your buns, it's time to call it a day. When you hear the sound of a tug and barge on good old Elliot Bay. Honk! One blow of the smokestack, the soot falls black like ink. Oh, cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard. You can bring your mops and buckets, brooms, and even an ironing board, but don't use toxic chemicals, they'll drain into the drink. Oh, cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard. You can bring your mops and buckets, brooms, even an ironing board, but don't use toxic chemicals, they'll drain into the drink. And cleaning on a boat is not as easy as you think. Belay your mops. La la la. As I said, hi Barbara, I'm so glad to see you here. Here's your song, Barbara. Let's tune the guitar the right way. Oh, and I call myself a professional. Blame it on the dog. Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears work boots, drives a forklift and uses big tools. She's got a big voice, she can talk tough to all the big boys. Oh, they listen up. She don't dress up in diamonds and pearls, but Mama is the queen of the working girls. Mama never was one to take any flack, even when they said women don't work like that. Oh, Mama got the training, Mama's on the job. Mama is the one everyone counts on. She can build a building, build a bridge. She can bring a roadway, she'll build a bed. And if you need a buddy to get you through a jam, you can bet your money on Mama, she's your man. Oh, Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears work boots, drives a forklift and uses big tools. She's got a big voice, she can talk tough to all the big boys. Oh, they listen up. She don't dress up in diamonds and pearls, lift that bale, driving, stealing, pounding nails. Sweat is pouring off her brow, but she's flying high over broken ground. Pretty is as pretty does pretty work, oh yes she does. And when Friday night comes around, while she lets her hair all hang down, Mama loves her friends and Mama loves her kids, and Mama loves her man like at nobody's business. Mama wears a hard hat. 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 Look out, boys. Mama wears a hard hat. I may not be wearing a hard hat today, but I am all in yellow, so that's close enough. I'm afraid my hard hat lives in the shed where it ought to be, because sometimes, when you're doing stuff around the house, left over from my household hazardous waste job and my garbage survey job, where things were flying. This is a song I sang a couple weeks ago, debuted it. It's not one of mine. It's written by my good friend John Bunzli. It's spelled B-U-N-Z-Li. John wrote this just marvelous song addressing the divisions in our country right now, in the world, it seems. Everyone is so polarized. And this song speaks to coming together, because if we focus on love rather than our divisions, we might get somewhere. This is called Stand With Me. I'm gonna ask you a favor. Come on with me. Imagine a world without hate, where you're free just to be. A world full of colors and flavors, your favorites and mine. A world full of passion and feeling, where all lights can shine. Stand with me. Hold my hand. Stand with me for love. Stand with me. Pray for peace. Stand with me for love. We don't have to march step by step to live side by side. You can be you, I can be me. There's no need to hide. The answer is simple, we've known it for years, but still till it rings true. Do unto others where you want things done unto you. Oh, stand with me, hold my hand, stand with me for love, stand with me, pray for peace, stand with me for love, stand with me, hold my hand, stand with me for love, stand with me, pray for peace, stand with me for love, for love, for love. Stand with Me by John Bunzli, Bunzli. You can find him at johnbunzli.com on the interwebs and find him singing his own song. He plans on recording it, and I'm really happy. It's going to be great. Anyway, I'll be seeing John in Colorado. I'll be taking off to Colorado on Monday. That's tomorrow. Good heavens, I have to finish packing. I'm going to be gone for a month. I will be broadcasting next Sunday from the A Lodge in Lyons, Colorado. I hope the signal's good enough. I will test it out and let you guys know. August 7th, I will not be broadcasting because I will be at the Rocky Mountain Folks Festival listening to Gillian Welch at that time. So, sorry folks, but Gillian's on stage at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, and I'm going to be there, so I'm not going to be broadcasting. And the following week, I'll still be in Colorado broadcasting from hopefully one of Beth, your places. We'll talk. And then the following week, I'm going to be gone again teaching at a songwriting camp in California. So August is going to be choppy. For those of you who are on my mailing list, which I think is everybody here, I will send you a program of whatever I said I was doing or not doing in August earlier this summer, switched around a little bit. So it's going to be a while before I'll be back in the Blue Room here. Just want to let you know that's a little bit of business. And now for something completely different and completely interesting, and we'll see if I can even get away with this here. This is a newer song. I'm going to take a sip of my tea here. Capo this. The Bushwick Book Club is a book club here in Seattle that is a little bit different from your average book clubs. Bushwick Book Club pairs great literature with talented musicians and challenges those musicians to read the book of the month and come up with an original song based on the book you just read. Bushwick's been going for about 20 years now, and it's a fantastic monthly showcase where everyone reads the book, and then there's a little show with musicians and their original songs. Last month's book was by local Washington State author Travis Baldry, and it was a cozy fantasy fiction novel called Legends and Lattes. What? Legends and Lattes? That already sounds intriguing. In this book, Viv, who is an orc, like the orcs in Lord of the Rings, Viv the orc tires of fighting and chopping off heads and decides to quit being an orc with her roving band of misfit marauders and go to the mythical town of Thune and open a coffee shop with this newfound drink invented by gnomes called coffee. Along the way, she meets a succubus, a ratkin, a hobkin, a couple of gnomes and fays and very other strange mythical creatures who help her in her endeavor. However, what happens when her enemies come and haunt her in her endeavors? Most importantly, as this writer thought, what about Viv's trusty sword? Her giant broadsword named Blackblood. Viv was happy to make the changes in her life, but did anyone ask Blackblood the sword what it thought about stopping being a fighter and becoming, at first, a decoration on the cafe wall and then coming to a very infamous end? In this song, I shall tell you the story. This is called The Ballad of Blackblood. It's my newest song, written for the Bushwick Book Club here in Seattle. I'm getting a comment. Kenneth Charles Yauch, they've heard this song. The rest of you have not. It is... Oh, my name is Blackblood. I once was a sword of strength and glory. But now I'm stuck on a cafe wall, and nobody knows my story. Forged in fire, made of steel, crafted not by chance, sir, imprisoned in a book of darkness by a necromancer, until an orc reached in her hand and pulled me to my freedom. At her touch I knew at once together we'd be fearsome. With Rackham's band we roamed the world, a band of mercenaries, a gnome, a dwarf, a stone fay we killed when necessary. But then there came the Scalvert Queen, a magic stone inside her. My orc decided 'twould be hers, it would not be divided. My name is Blackblood, I once was a sword of strength and glory, but now I'm stuck on a cafe wall and nobody knows my story. And with the stone there came a change over my orc lady. She said she'd tired of the fight and opened up a cafe. She never asked me how I felt about this change in direction. I say with tears I hate it here where I get no attention. My name is Blackblood, I once was a sword of strength and glory, but now I'm stuck on a cafe wall and nobody knows my story. Everyone, without them we would smother, but just 'cause change is good for one, is it for the other? Please look at me, lady, look at me, I was once your boon companion, and if you would but just touch me once, I'd still be your champion. But then they came her enemies to steal the hidden treasure. They set a fire with hate and ire, burnt the cafe for good measure. She barely gave a backwards glance as I began to melt. Oh, she left me here a burnt up mess of twisted broken metal. My name is Blackblood, I once was a sword of strength and glory, but now I'm just a burnt up husk and nobody knows my story. Her lover came in later to retrieve me from the ashes. She found my pieces scattered there, decided to make patches. She made me a facsimile and in wood did embed me in a stupid sign, stuck for all time. Such a sad and starry ending. My name is Blackblood, I once was a sword of strength and glory, but now I'm just a replica and nobody knows my story. Oh, my name is Blackblood, I once was a sword of strength and glory, but now I'm just a replica. But I guess now you know, I guess now you know, I guess you now know my sad story. The Ballad of Blackblood, based on Travis Baldry's Legends and Lattes. Thank you so much for listening to that. Well, I've got one more song for you today. Tip jars are open. Your donations help keep the broadcast software paid and me on the air and my website paid for, and I appreciate your support very, very much. I wish doing music were free. It's not. Unfortunately, it does cost. But you guys are here every week, and you're wonderful. I don't even know what I'm ending with. What am I ending with? I don't know what I'm ending with. I'll figure out in a minute that I am going to be ending with one of Kathy Meyerson's favorite songs. We can have a positive future. We just all agree to say yes. You think the world is crashing 'cause you see nothing but ashes. You think there's nowhere to run, that the only way out is Armageddon. I say, stop all this talk of doom. I want a change in attitude. I say, stand with me now and lift up your voice, 'cause I know you know how to say yes to a positive future. Say yes. This we can nurture. Say yes. It can be done if you reach around and tell everyone to say yes. You say, but how can I do this when all I do feels so useless? Death, war, destruction, and poverty is dragging me down. Stop looking backwards, 'cause now it's forward that matters. Look to the rising sun and open your hearts to what can be done, and say yes. Positive future, say yes. It can be useful, say yes. It can be done if you reach around and tell everyone to say yes. Don't let them drag you down with negativity. Oh, the time is now to say yes to a positive future. Say yes. This we can nurture. Say yes. It can be done if you reach around and tell everyone to say yes to a positive future. Say yes. This we can nurture, say yes. It can be done if you reach around and tell everyone to say yes. Tell all your mothers, fathers and brothers, sisters and others, the time it is now to say yes. Tell all your children, tell all your cousins, cousins by dozens, the time it is now to say yes. Say yes to the positive. Thank you for being here today on Brunch with Deb, or should I say Brunch with Deb. It's a pleasure to see you folks as always, and I look forward to seeing you next week from Colorado. I will let you know if anything changes on that. And goodbye, Blue Room. I'll see you in a month. Anyway, yeah. I'm kind of excited. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I really appreciate your support of this show. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. And remember to tell the people you love in your life you love them sooner rather than later, because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Wish me luck on the road. And I'll see you from Colorado next week. And almost a lot of next month. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in, folks.